insecurity. People don't go to their farms because of insecurity. Left alone, the oil that every Nigerian is looking at.
Engineer Nuruddin, I hear you. Indeed, Barrister Tony, the conversation has taken a curious turn because with a subject matter such as renewed onslaught against oil theft, one would have thought that we'll be talking largely about improvements in engagements, in technology, in equipment, and here you two gentlemen who actually know, can enrich our understanding about this whole matter. I'm almost getting the impression that, look, there are forces that don't want the subject matter of our conversation this morning to actually work, to see the light of day. What renewed onslaught against oil theft? That is going to spoil things for a lot of sectors, it seems to be. Engineer Nuruddin has explained it from the point of view that there are people who are queuing up to leave the service, the security services, and is implying, if not stating directly, that this is as a result of their seeing that it's not going to work with this kind of arrangement that we have. And you've made some, assertions as well that some things have been said publicly that needn't have been said in relation to how we are going about against, again, the subject matter of this conversation. Oh, yeah?
Uncle Yori, renewed onslaught on oil theft. Engineer is correct in view of the personnel of our security agencies. But again, the issue is corruption. You know why I keep saying this? Mm-hmm. We have some men who are facing Boko Haram. If you have opportunity of talking to them, talk to them. Some of them are not being paid. Then, the president cannot be everywhere.
Yeah.
If he makes you a minister, do your work. If you have an idea that will improve your ministry, bring it forward if you need approval. We were commending some ministries here the last time I came here, which means they are doing well. So the Minister for Defense, the Chief of Defense Staff, and the Army Chief and all that, what are they doing? If I am a young officer, I have an idea that will improve, and my guy, all he's doing is how to acquire land, how to buy more cars, how to marry more wives, my idea will not sound good to him. And your guy is doing this because his own previous Oga did almost the same thing.
This is very curious. I'm sure it might be curious to a lot of viewers as well who are listening to us that whereas you think of those kind of things, if you must think about them at all, in relation fairly or unfairly to politicians, yes. but not professional servicemen, is the notion that most people would have.
It is the politicians that direct the affairs of the country. Is it not the president, elected civilian? The ministers are civilians. And every aspect of our activities revolve around the ministry. And Ministry for Marine, in charge. Ministry for Marine and Blue Economy, for instance.
These are all civilians.
It's interfused. We have the oil is in that ministry, even though we have the Ministry of Energy and all that. Marine, the customs are there, but the customs is under the Ministry of Finance and all that. So you see, I will come back. The issues we are discussing, we are not digressing. We are saying that we should look for new method of doing things. I refer to Dangote.
So you've not seen anything new so far?
I've not. And I know new methods that can be deployed. The problem is Dangote refinery, the owner ought to play less on, because the people involved in the line of directives for Dangote to come to the market are feeling threatened. They felt threatened. A lot of government people are involved. Is going to expose them. But so if I were Dangote, I will concentrate on the oil coming out. I will leave a lot of other issues. For instance, I analyze it here in TVC, that Dangote coming in is likely to have positive impact on the pump price. Because one, you are no longer talking about a vessel that will carry crude oil from outside to you. You have the crude oil here.
Is that a universally desired objective?
How?
That is, is everybody interested in what you just said? I certainly know that the ordinary man in the street certainly is interested in bringing down the pump price. And so
the things that will affect the pump price if Dangote starts selling is what I'm saying.
Yes.
He's saving cost on a lot of areas. And
is
it's
everybody
having
happy
impact.
with that?
No, you see, the thing is that it is people who are enlightened, people like engineer, myself, yourself, that will know some of these things. Now, what the man in the market on the street want is fuel. I can afford it. You understand? Don't forget that we have also said that introducing alternative to fuel is also very good. Federal government has introduced gas, which we have in abundance. People are now using solar. There are other methods. If it comes up, the dependent on petrol will be reduced. Now, I'll give you an example. I have an idea. If you talk of water hyacinth, for instance, go to almost all the agencies. I'm saying this openly. Check their budget. You will see where they say they are vacating hyacinth. If you look at it, on the same channel, when I say channel, the water route, where it is blocking navigation.
Water hyacinth is this,
those routes on the
those
water,
weeds on the
and
water.
They can affect navigation.
Yes, yes.
So you see that we have NIMASA, we have MPA, we have Shippers Council, we have Inland Waterways, and others. Even the Ministry of Agri for Fishery, they will tell you, oh, Calabar channels, we have vacated it. Go and check others. Even the maritime sector of the NLG, they will tell you, you will find at the same geographical location. Is said to have been vacated, high water hyacinth have been vacated in the same, by almost the same agency, and they will collect money from it. Now I have an idea that will make that water hyacinth to be vacated on its own, free of charge, and people will make money from it. So you no longer need to pay to vacate it. People will now know how to make money from it. That's exactly what they are doing in Singapore. Water hyacinth is a gold mine. We are not exploiting that. There are a lot of other areas we are not
similar.
There are a lot of other areas we are not also exploiting. We are training cadets. Show me one ship. I criticized Dr. Gabu when he was in NIMASA. Show me one ship that we have for training. We don't have. We are hiring. We have university, maritime university. But show me the ship they have for training.
Let me see if Mr. Yakub is still there. Mr. Yakub, thank you very much for holding on.